My source tonight is the mayor of Tampa, Florida, Jane Castor. Mayor Castor, it's great to have you here. I know you have a lot going on. What is your number one message to Tampa residents tonight?
The number one message, as it has been for several days now, is that you need to prepare, do whatever you need to do, and then get out of the evacuation zones, which now are evacuation zone A and B. And as we all have heard so many times now, you hide from the wind and run from the water. And we are talking about right now the possibility of a direct hit with 10 to 12 foot tidal surge. Put that in perspective, Hurricane Milton, which just left the Tampa Bay area a week ago, there was 6 foot storm surge, and that was literally devastating to so many in our coastal area. We have 126 miles of coast just in the city of Tampa. And so people need to be heeding that warning. And from the looks of traffic on all of our northbound highways, they're doing just that.
Yeah, we've seen how jammed up those highways are. I know a lot of the tolls have been suspended to help facilitate people getting out of there. What would you say to people tonight who are saying, you know what, I'm going to ride this out, I've ridden others out? What would you say to people who aren't heeding those evacuation orders?
Well, I can tell you right now that they may have done that in others. There's never been one like this. And this, Helene was a wake-up call. This is literally catastrophic. And I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Wow. I mean, that is an incredibly blunt message. And I know you have a lot of experience dealing with these storms. You don't say something like that lightly, Mayor.
I've never said that. And 10 to 12 foot surge, I mean, if this takes a jog to the south, that's going to save us from the storm surge. But it stays on the track that it's projected to be on right now, or if it goes a bit north, would be even worse. Some of the predictions are saying that Pinellas County, to the south of us, the entire county is going to be underwater. So this is something that I have never seen in my life. And I can tell you that anyone who was born and raised in the Tampa Bay area has never seen anything like this before. People need to get out.
And your message is just, this isn't survivable.
This, if we have that predicted storm surge, it is not survivable.
Can I ask you what that means for the general hospital there in Tampa? Because it's on a bit of an island. And there was actually kind of this amazing thing that was used during Helene, the aqua fence as it's known, to stop the storm surge. And it worked. But from what I read, it said it can only stop about 15 feet of water. Are you worried that may not be enough for this storm?
I am worried about that, but you know, it worked before. That it's not on a kind of an island; it's on an island, Davis Island, and of course that hospital is close to 100 years old and was built there. It wouldn't be built there under current conditions, but that aqua fence, you know, really saved that hospital. So hopefully the engineering behind it continues to work, where the weight of the water holds that fence down and keeps the water from coming in, but it is rated for 12 feet. So if we hit the storm surge, it's at high tide, hopefully that fence will hold and the surge will just go over the top of it. You know, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But they have all of the patients are up higher on higher floors, but it certainly would take out the electricity, the generators, and so forth at that location.
Mayor, you're dealing with such serious matters here, having to move hospital patients to higher floors in case of a big storm surge, closing the Tampa International Airport, obviously a very busy airport, so many steps that you're taking and delivering this blunt message tonight. I can't believe I have to ask this, but I do want to ask you if the misinformation that we've seen about storms and the federal response is getting in the way, actually, and affecting your disaster response as a city official.
It's not, you know, that is just all noise out there, and it really is sad that individuals would stoop to that level. It's, to bring politics into something like this. President Biden just called my cell phone less than an hour ago to ensure that we had everything that we needed. The administrator for FEMA came here from North Carolina, where they are handling the issues up there, flew into Tampa, drove around with us, and then went over to the barrier islands in Pinellas County, St. Pete, Clearwater. We have the resources from the federal government. Governor DeSantis, Kevin Guthrie, the emergency manager, they are on top of it. Everyone is working together to make sure that we keep our communities as safe as we possibly can during this event.
Yeah, just seeing how urgently you're working to clean up from one storm and prepare for the next. Mayor, we're thinking of everybody in Tampa, hoping everyone stays safe. Thank you for taking the time to join us tonight.
Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate it.